Hello, my name is Ashley Gonzalez and I will be the speaker for this TED Talk. The title of this TED Talk is The Fate of a Female in the Media. I will be discussing the borders that women face in the media world. Americans' pride is centered around the belief that everybody in America has the same amount of equality. Blacks, whites, Hispanics, males, females, we all have the same amount of equality. But as we take a closer look into the American society, we see that that is not true. Why? Why is it that society founded on the belief of equality doesn't give these male and females the same amount of equality? And why is it that this unfairness of equality is translated into the media? This TED Talk will take a closer look into how the difference in equality for women affects the presence of women in media, the roles they are given in the media, and I will take a closer look into how minority women are affected by this border of inequality. The first issue that I will be tackling is the amount of presence women have in the media. As we take a look into the journalism world, we see that women only write 30% of news articles. It could be that women aren't given the same opportunity as men to have their articles published because men make up most of the editorial board, so men would rather support their gender instead of supporting women. As I took a closer look into the sports entertainment world, I saw that women were not receiving nearly as much coverage on their sports as men were, despite the fact that women were dominating the sports industry. For example, the United States women's soccer team won the 2015 FIFA World Cup, but they still weren't receiving the same amount of coverage. Their matches, although they received more views, were not as talked about on shows like SportsCenter as much as in the United States men's soccer team. The next issue that I will be discussing is the role that women are given in the media. As I took a closer look into the news world, I see that women are not given the same opportunity to cover hard topics like politics and crime because those are male-dominated issues. If you take a closer look into the people who give you your evening news broadcast, it's men who are telling you what's going on in the world because men are the ones given these opportunities, not women, despite that they have the same abilities to cover these topics. As for fictional TV shows, women have been given the same role for years now. They have always been given the role of silly, dependent, weak, emotional woman. As I looked at the show The Big Bang Theory, I noticed how Kaylee Cuoco's character has not changed throughout all the seasons. She's still the same ditzy girl she was from season 1. Nina Dobrev, who plays Elena Gilbert on The Vampire Diaries, a phenomenal actress, but her storyline centered around who she was going to choose, who was her love interest. Olivia Pope, played by Kerry Washington, was a breakthrough for women because she was a strong, independent character, but yet most of her storyline is centered around the man that she's going to date. Reality shows like The Real Housewives are focused around depicting women to look like overly emotional and shallow people. The producers of these shows create the perfect environment and background for women saying things like, "Spend his cash, girl," "I live for check, honey." The border of inequality hinders the presence and roles that minority women have in the media. Minority women like Latinas are often given the roles of the feisty Latina or the maid. Even other races like Asians are given stereotypical roles. Sandra Oh, who played Christina Yang in Grey's Anatomy, was given the role of smart Asian because that's the stereotype surrounding them. Other race like African Americans are. My solution for fixing this gender and racial inequality in the media is to diversify the boards, diversify the newspaper editorial boards, diversify the TV production, the casting, the everything boards. Have more minorities on those boards, more women, so that they can contribute their opinion and help other women and minorities receive roles that accurately show their skills and show what they're capable of.